Guys, I have serious reservations for whether I should be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. And no, it's not purely for the content. I have good reasons, which I'll get into shortly. What I'll be doing is attempting to apply for the new Citi Strata Premier card, which has recently replaced the Citi Premier card as Citibank's mid-tier travel credit card. Quotations around new because it was mostly a copy-paste effort on Citi's part, including the $95 annual fee, though the few differences are all positive, fortunately. The multiplier on EV charging has been increased from 1x to 3x, the 10x on hotels, car rentals, and attractions booked through the Citi travel portal has been made a permanent benefit, and travel protections have been reintroduced. Oh, and there's also a new card design, I guess to each their own on that one. However, these new features aren't why I'm trying to get the Citi Strata Premier. Instead, one of my main motivations is the current sign-up bonus. I'm also interested in some of the features and benefits on the card, but more on that later. I'm someone who likes to strategically hunt for sign-up bonuses, one way being to target limited time elevated sign-up bonuses, which is the case currently on the Strata Premier with its 75,000 Citi ThankYou points for spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. The standard offer is for 60,000 points, and the highest ever offer on the old Premier card was 80,000 points. 75,000 isn't that much less, and there's no guarantee that a higher offer will show up in the future. In any case, there is value in getting this bonus and this card sooner rather than later, as you can actually churn this bonus over time, though only once every 4 years. Here's what I'm getting at. This language on the application page saying that bonus ThankYou points are not available if you've received a new account bonus for the Citi Premier or a Citi Strata Premier in the past 48 months. So what you can do is get the Strata Premier and the bonus right now, start that 48-month clock, and then once that time is up, you can product change or cancel your current Strata Premier and then apply for another one and thus receive another bonus. Now, I've certainly taken credit cards for a 1-year ride before downgrading or canceling, all for the sign-up bonus, really. However, such a fate will likely not befall the Citi Strata Premier, as its multipliers are pretty solid and comprehensive. In addition to the aforementioned EV charging, you'll receive 3x points for air travel, other hotel purchases, restaurants, supermarkets, and gas stations. For anyone who wants a simple setup consisting of just 1 or 2 cards, the Strata Premier is an awesome option. But even for somebody like me who has many credit cards, some of the 3x multipliers can still provide value. For example, I don't have any cards currently that give me more than 2x points on gas stations and on international supermarkets. I have the Amex Gold, which gives 4x only on US supermarkets. Another main reason why I may want to keep the Strata Premier long term is to get access to Citi's transfer partners, which can unlock higher value from your Citi ThankYou points, 2 to 3 cents per point or more compared to 1 cent per point when redeeming for cash. Here's the list of Citi transfer partners. Ones that I've gotten great value from before are Cathay Pacific, flying business class back from Europe on its One World partner British Airways, Air France KLM Flying Blue, flying business class from Paris on Air France, and Turkish Airlines Miles and Smiles, flying domestically on its Star Alliance partner, United. I've also learned from many of my fellow content creators about how valuable Choice Hotels with its 1 to 2 transfer rate can be when booking those type of hotels, though I personally don't have experience to vouch for it. Lastly, there's also the $100 off $500 spent on hotels through Citi's travel portal, which can give the card a negative $5 effective annual fee, though I personally wouldn't value it this way or even try hard to use the credit unless you're able to do so organically. And if the prices on the portal are at least in line with prices seen elsewhere. Alright, quick playback. Guys, I have serious reservations for whether I should be doing this, but I'm going to do it anyway. These reservations are related to Citi's potential release of a premium travel credit card. Last year, when Citi trademarked the Strata Premier name, they also trademarked the Strata Elite name. If they do end up releasing a Strata Elite card, I imagine that the sign-up bonus will be larger than the $75,000 currently on the Strata Premier. And the thing is that if you get the Strata Premier now, you will very likely be locking yourself out of a bonus on a Strata Elite for a few years. If we look back to the bonus language that was on the Citi Prestige, Citi's most recent and now discontinued premium travel card, it stated that bonus points are not available if you received the bonus for any of a few cards, one being the Citi Premier, in the past 24 months. I anticipate that the lockout period on a Strata Elite will be made 48 months to be consistent with the period that's on the Strata Premier right now. Despite this long lockout period, I've decided to just go ahead and apply for the Strata Premier right now because, 1, we just don't know when or even if Citi will release the Strata Elite card. 2, the Strata Elite will likely come with a high annual fee that may not be easily offset by the credits and benefits in an organic fashion. And 3, I'm starting this 48-month clock as soon as possible. This allows me to again become eligible for a Strata Premier or a Strata Elite bonus 4 years from now instead of longer. And even if I wanted the Strata Elite card sooner than that, I can always just product change to it from my Strata Premier. Okay, now that we've established my reasons for applying, let's answer this. Am I well positioned to get approved for the card? Well, to start, I'm not in violation of Citi's 865 rule, which states that you cannot apply for more than one Citi card in the past 8 days or more than 2 Citi cards in the past 65 days. The only Citi card that I currently have is the Citi Double Cash, which I product changed to from another Citi card many years back. I also have a pretty decent credit score, being 780 on Experian. Citi is also known to be pretty sensitive to hard inquiries, and I'm not doing so hot on that front with 10 on Experian. Knowing that my credit scores and hard inquiry count are much more favorable on TransUnion and Equifax, I'm actually going to attempt this application with my Experian credit being frozen, with the hope that Citi will just use my TransUnion or Equifax credit report in making their decision on my application. And with that, let's see how it goes. I'm accessing the application page through Citi's website. As to my knowledge, Citi isn't offering any referral or affiliate links on the Strata Premier, so unfortunately, I can't help my wife earn a referral bonus or any of my fellow content creators through their affiliate links. Anyway, the application simply asks for a bunch of personal information, so I'll go ahead and fill that out now. If anyone has any questions about how to fill out any of these fields, do drop them below in the comments. And now that that's done, let's click submit. Tense moment as always. And what do you know? Citi insists to use my Experian report. No choice here, so let me go ahead and put a temporary thaw on my Experian credit report. Okay, now that that's done, let's go ahead and resubmit. And let's go! Approved for $11,000 credit limit. I'm very excited to start spending on this card, get a nice 75,000 point bonus, and have that spend earn me 3x multipliers as well. The Citi Strata Premier is really a strong player in the mid-tier travel credit card space. And in fact, I'm sure many of you would even consider it superior to another big player in this space, the Chase Sapphire Preferred. By the way, I find it funny how they're both abbreviated as CSP now. I wonder if that was intentional. Anyway, if you're interested to learn more about the OG CSP, specifically about its history in a video format that I haven't seen many other creators do consider checking this video out on screen. Thank you so much for watching, and here's your card nerd signing off. Peace.